Ladies and gentlemen, I am to have the privilege of presenting to you each week the introductory foreword of The Lone Defender, the star of which is a dog, probably the most famous dog in all the world, Rin Tin Tin. No doubt most of you are familiar with Rin Tin Tin's history, how during the Great World War he carried dispatches through the firing lines, risking his life daily in order that he might do his bit for his country. Not all dogs could be as famous as Rin Tin Tin, but then every dog owner believes that his dog is just as brave, just as faithful, and just as loving. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we take pleasure in dedicating this picture to man's noblest friend, his dog. And now for the first chapter of our story, the mystery of the desert.
Everything ready, Burke?
Yes, as soon as I tie these sacks on the burro.
Then we will go after I bid goodbye to Dolores.
Partner, they might follow us into the desert again, so I'm taking no chances. In case something might happen to me, I've had the location of our gold mine engraved on the inside of this watch. You keep the watch, Valdez. Oh, thanks for the lunch, Miss Dolores.
I wish you wouldn't go, Father. I'm afraid. So many strange things have been happening here lately, and the Cactus Kid is in the neighborhood again.
Now don't you start worrying about me.
But those men I saw watching our house yesterday.
I'm not afraid as long as Rinty is with me.
Stay close to him, Father, won't you? Take good care of him, Renty.
Rindy will bring your father safely back from the desert, just as he has many times before.
Goodbye, Daddy.
Goodbye, darling.
Goodbye.
What luck, Jenkins? They've started for the mine, Hawking. And it's going to be easier than we figured. Yeah? How's that?
We won't have to follow them across the desert.
Valdez is carrying a watch that shows the location of the mine. Once we get a hold of that...
Fine. You men go with him. And don't come back without that watch. I'll meet you in the cantina.
Don't worry. It'll be easy getting it away from those two old men.
Say, but what about that dog? I'd rather fight a dozen men than tackle him.
I'll find a way to take care of him.
Get going. Come on.
Go ahead.
Sheriff, you must start a search for my father at once.
Huh?
He left for his mine out in the desert and he hasn't returned yet.
Well, I wouldn't.
But you know he is blind in that terrible sandstorm. I'm sure something's happened to him.
If it'll make you feel any better, I'll go look for him.
I'm so worried.
Well, no, I wouldn't worry, Miss Valdez. We'll find him.
Hello, son. Where'd you get the dog? Found the dog out on the desert. Come on, Ernie.
Ricky! Where, Father? Where did you come from?
I found him on the desert with a man named Valdez.
That's my father. Where is he?
He gave me this watch.
What's happened? Where is he?
He was ambushed.
Ambushed? By whom?
He died before he told me.
He's dead?
Where did you see Mr. Valdez?
Out at the Arsenic Spring.
Is there anybody else around there?
No, sir.
I'll take charge of this. Valdez. We look into this. We've just found out that Valdez is dead. The sheriff's investigating. There's bound to be trouble. Well, there's no chance. He's sent the watch to his daughter. It's in the top drawer of the sheriff's desk. Go get it. You keep an eye on that kid that brought the watch to the dog. He knows more than he told the sheriff. All right, Chief. We've got to find that mine. And there's only one way of doing it. And that's to get that dog. He'll show us the way.
Jack, go and tell the sheriff we've been held up again.
We will. I'll tell him at once.
Get a hold of her head, will you, Jack?
What's the trouble?
All held up again with the Cactus Kid, too. I recognize his voice and almost saw his face.
Yes, and he robbed me of $1,000. All nice, new $100 bills. Where did this happen?
Down by the forks, right there at Arsenic Spring.
Arsenic Spring. The Cactus Kid, all right. He did both jobs.
Sheriff, you must get him. I'll give everything I own to the man who captures the murder of my father.
You get your horse, Tom. You too, Jim. We'll get together a posse and we'll go pick up the trail.
We'll get him, mister.
I hope they get that Cactus Kid. It's about time. When they do catch him, why, they're going to string him up.
What do you have, stranger? Give me a little of that over there.
Say, that Cactus Kid must be a pretty tough guy. I'd hate to meet him face to face.
Yeah?
$100 bills. Why, the guy on the stagecoach lost some $100 bills.
Sometimes, my friend, it is better not to remember everything you hear and see.
From now on, I'm deaf and dumb.
Ah, that is good. You keep the change.
Pardon, senor. I do not think you will fight the dog anymore. That dog's vicious. I think it is better the small boy have the dog.
Yeah? Well, who are you?
It makes no difference. But I do not like to see small boy or dog abused by big man.
He attacked me for no reason at all.
Maybe. Sometimes the dog is very smart. Come on, boy. Adios.
Where are you going? I'm going to plug that dog. You fool! He was the blind man's eyes for years. He's the only one that knows the location of the mine. We've got to get him. Go get him.
Valdez, the Cactus Kid stole your dog. Harkey says he's worth $1 million.
Better take the shortcut.